What's up, YouTube? This is Boston X39, guys. Today I'm coming to you with some very awesome news. The OCG is holding yet another structured theme voting contest. Last year, they did the same thing. It's not just open to the OCG, it's actually open to both sides of the game. As long as you have an official Konami account, you can actually participate in the vote. And last year's vote gave us the Shadal structure decks. We're getting the Sacred Beast ones next month, and I think even the Charmers were part of that original poll. So, yeah, this is helping Konami plan out the events and which particular archetypes can actually have support in future sets as well. So, this is actually a pretty cool way for Konami to interact with their uh, player base. And to be very honest, I am kind of liking to see what they're going to do, because one of the decks, in my opinion, is actually kind of going what the theme they're trying with the next core booster set that's coming into the TCG. I think it's the Rise of the Duelist or something like that. And I'll explain that once we get into it. So first and foremost, we're going to be able to come down here. The goes from Friday until a minute before midnight on June 26th in Japan time. So my suggestion is get into your accounts if you have one, or if you don't, set up your own account. The link will be further on down on this page, and I will have a link to this page below as well in the description box, so you guys can vote. This is not one of those. That's actually a paid advertisement, but these are the themes for the vote. Karibo, Cyber Style, and I'll show you the picture, but this is actually going to look to bridge the gap between the Cyber Dark Monsters as well as the Cyber Dragon archetype, which is kind of what Konami's doing with some of the other archetypes. I know UA and FA just recently had support that actually supports both archetypes that is coming out in that next set. So this is kind of in that particular plan of theirs. Morphtronic, Star Sever, Super Heavy Samurai, Trickstar. This is going to be a very interesting deck. I want to see if they're going to give us more links, or possibly reprint cards that were like jump promos, or this released once here in the TCG. I mean, that would be very awesome. But the real question is, are they going to go more Link-centric, or are they going to go more Burn-centric? That's my question, and that's kind of the reason why I voted for it, because I want to see what they're going to do. Over here, you have Ice Barrier and Gusto. Both of these archetypes were actually from the dual terminal sets and released via the Hidden Arsenal sets, so not many people really knew about them. Ice Barriers, Warrior, Spellcasters. I think the one card they're really missing is their Searcher spell. I know a lot of Ice Barrier players want that card like that to really help the deck get going. Gusto was a Win Synchro deck, and I know that there is a Gusto engine that could help out a particular deck of mine. I know a person suggested it to me, so that was actually pretty interesting. And then, of course, we have Tour Guide, level 3 Fiend support, and then we have Kaiju, and this is probably my number 2 pick out of them all, because Kaijus have been kind of relegated to the side deck, and to be very honest, I kind of want to see how OCG is going to create support to actually make this a fully functional deck by itself, and that's why I have it as my number 2 pick. Okay, the winner will be announced through their OCG Twitter account. I'm actually following that for you guys, so once the news breaks, I'm going to find it, and I'll make a video for you guys to announce what we're going to get. The first place structure deck will be coming out in November of this year in the OCG, which means it could be our first structure deck for next year. Just keep that in mind. And then the next one's supposed to be in sometime next year. I think I saw June as a potential release point, so we might be getting it as our last structure deck for the next year as well. Okay, this is the link to get you into the official Konami page, so you can actually vote. These are the choices. They're giving you the pictures: Karibo, Cyber Dragons, Morphtronics, Star Seraph, Super Heavy, Trickstars, Ice Barrier, Gusto, Tour Guide, and Kaiju. And then, of course, when you pick the archetype you want, you're going to click this button. This particular button is to confirm, and that would be it. All right, I think you can vote as many times as you want. And I can tell you now, I'm actually kind of very excited to see which one of these decks actually gets picked. I mean, it might even turn and go as far as possibly giving a third if the content is very close. So who knows what Konami is planning, but this is one of the very awesome things, and I personally can't wait to see what wins. So guys, like I said, if you don't have a Konami link, I'll have a link to this page so you can actually go and make one, so you can vote often, and guys, as always, if you want to see more content like this on this channel, subscribe, like the video, hit notifications so you don't miss any uploads. Check out the description box below. Find links to my affiliates, tcgplayer.com, as well as sidedeckversus.com. Great resources for any Yu-Gi-Oh player. Follow me on social media, Reddit, and Twitter. And if you want to help grow my community, the invite link to my Discord server is also in the description box. Join the conversation. We'll love to have you guys. Until next time, as always, peace.